Well, hello and welcome to what amounts to football heaven. It doesn't get a whole lot better than this. The conditions are utopian. The sky is blue and the players are with us for a football match so widely and keenly anticipated. Truly, this is pristine, and the level of expectation and excitement is reflected in the smiling faces of the crowd. They know it means so much, and they also experience between them a great sense of privilege at being able to attend this most special of games. Well, this shoots! And he's there to hoof it away. Coquelin. He spotted the run and played him through. Up to meet it! He's scored! Great header, made it look easy.
Well, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it slightly wrong, then you'll struggle, but that was beautifully met, it really was.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
And that ought to be the trigger for a really exciting and entertaining game from here on.
And he's going long. Jens Tunstra looking to get on the end. Great leap! Harmlessly behind.
Paulo Dybala was afforded to him. It wasn't easy, that.
Immobile. Casemiro plays it forward. He's tried one! Big relief, it just needed better contact. And it's Immobile. Immobile showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Coquelin goes looking. He's come loose. And they've got it back as soon as they get... Up he gets! And he's there to make a great save.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Kondogbia and Kondogbia! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
In he flies! Gets good distance on it. Has a swing at it! That's a half-decent try.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
That's a poor kick by the keeper. He's just given it straight back. Gaia. Casemiro. Vasco da Gama are still behind as we reach out for half-time. And it's Dybala. That's a throw. Oh, that's not going to go down too well with his teammates. Coquelin. Vas. Rodrigo. They get a throw in. Modric. Casemiro. And we've reached half-time. Well, there we are. Off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
Well, it hasn't exactly gone to plan so far, but there's no need to panic. There's still plenty of time to get back into this. As always, an early goal would help swing things back in their favour.
Well, the action has already resumed here.
Vasco da Gama need to get the balance right to sort this out. Ambition must be complemented by just the right amount of caution, and I think the more experienced players can oversee that.
Rafael Varane. And it's Immobile. Hoists it high. Danger averted for now. It's a loose ball. Coquelin. Gaia. Roberto. Still chasing the game, trailing by 1. Toornstra. Coquelin. And it's Rodrigo. Has he picked him out? And the flag has stayed down. Jeffrey Kondogbia. Immobile. Modric. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Vasco da Gama are now matching their opponents blow for blow, despite the scoreline. No shrinking violets out there. Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, hit and hope is just about the sum of it, isn't it, Jim?
Well, there's no two ways about it. This is what they have to do.
Gets it upfield. And there's a long ball.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Keeper's got good distance on that. Vas. Rodrigo is desperately calling for it out wide. Roberto boots it to safety.
This is good ball retention, and it should be enough from here, but they want to double their advantage.
Parejo. This is promising. And it's a corner. Casemiro knocks it away. Shapes to shoot! And he just whacks it away. He's had a shot! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Well, as tests go, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. The final whistle. It has ended in disappointment, defeat, and back to the drawing board.
Well, the way the manager has stormed down the tunnel lends itself to an almighty telling off for such a timid, docile display.
Well, that's it for today. Thank you, Jim, and goodbye. Well, we have the most perfect day for you. A warm hello in every sense of the word. The sun is out and football has a special place on this most idyllic of days. A fixture ahead of us to which we've all been looking forward for so very, very long, and it means so very, very much. The scene could not be more beautiful. The pitch looks terrific. The players are ready to get started, and we cannot wait for the contest that lies ahead. This place, simply a monument to the game. So much prestige, so much pride, so much passion whenever football is played here. And already we're underway here. Now it's Immobile. And it's Immobile. Chance to break. Great run on the overlap here. Great run this, he's covered quite a distance. Loose ball, who's going to get that? Modric. Dybala. Lobs it in gently. Now it's Kondogbia. Boots it to safety. Defenders on the back foot. Ball's gone out of play. Jeffrey Kondogbia. And it's Toornstra. Jens Toornstra with a long pass. Vasco da Gama have it back and they can go... Immobile! That is wayward.
Oh, no, that was a chance. What a chance.
Can he finish? Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Now it's Immobile. Toornstra. Gorgeous control there. Flings in a cross. It's Modric! A whisker high.
That's just plain unlucky. There were many, me included, who thought that was going in.
Looks to play him in, but a minor communications breakdown. Jose Gaya gets it back. And that'll be the final action of the first half. So both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. And we're off again.
At least there's always a plus side to a scoreless half. Defences are doing what they should, and it's going to take good imagination to break the deadlock here.
Casemiro plays it long. Aimed long and direct. And the counter is on. Jeffrey Kondogbia plays it forward. Immobile. Now it's Toornstra. Jens Toornstra goes up and over. Immobile shapes the shoot. Gets good distance on it. Tries to stroke it through. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And it's been taken straight back. Not long left, and still we await the breakthrough. Jeffrey Kondogbia cuts it out. Now it's Toornstra. Dybala. Roberto! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
Yeah, the shot was enabled, Peter, due to such smart control and technique.
So the ball's got out of play and a change is upcoming. And it's Varane. The ball's come loose and the chase is on. Could move up a gear here. Goes long. Gets a good foot in there. Played into space out wide. Plays it out to the flank. Looking for space out wide. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Battles to win it back. It's come loose.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb. Well, they've got one eye on the clock, but the balancing act is very fine at this stage. Go for it, and it could backfire. Sit back, and it may be at a price. Vasco da Gama merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this.
Jens Toornstra with a definite foul there. And he has shown him a yellow card. Ilicic. Kondogbia goes looking, and a shot! Goal!
And the chances of winning a game that may have gotten away from you are always greater with characters like this player. A strong personality that has more than likely secured another big win. Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
Vasco. So that's it. It is all over. What a game. End to end, it flew by, and in the end, it all came down to just the odd goal. Vasco da Gama, leave it. Well, welcome everybody. You join us here for our coverage of what is set to be a truly exciting final. Formalities are underway, everybody is soaking up an energetic, highly charged atmosphere within the ground. The teams will be with us very shortly. We look forward, of course, to that special moment. In the meantime, we take in the feeling of... And Dybala! Superb goal!
And some of the best managers I played for insisted on starting games as you mean to go on. And we've just seen a very important opening goal from an extremely talented individual who looks primed for more. He really does look at it.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
Vasco da Gama, go ahead, 1 goal to the good. Bruno Gonzalez tries to get it forward quickly. And now they can launch a counter. He's got away. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Gets up to head it! That's a half-decent try.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Forward it goes. Gets the chance to cross.
Well, when the options aren't quite present in the box, it's the crosser's interest to hold on for the support.
Jeffrey Kondogbia. Dybala. Gaia. Dybala is desperately calling for it out wide. And out to safety.
Vasco da Gama have been pretty good down that left side, you know. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Vasco da Gama really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but...
He's gone for it! It's in! Hot knife through butter! They have done it again! Well, from right in front of goal, there was no way he was going to miss.
It's almost criminal to see a defence fail to identify someone who thrives when it comes to shooting stats. They knew, and yet they didn't heed, and they've paid the price and deserve to.
Vasco da Gama get themselves a 2-goal cushion.
That second goal has such a polarising effect on prospective moods. I mean, one team are under more pressure now to get the next goal, and the other will fancy their chances of turning 2 into 3.
Casemiro is now in the last chance saloon.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rate it in or suffer the consequences.
Roberto. Jens Toornstra. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And he's surging through. Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football all round there. Immobile floats one over. Dybala gets good distance on it. Vasco da Gama get it back again. Modric. Kondogbia. Kondogbia!
That's a cracking strike, and it may have stung the palms of the keeper.
And it's Dybala. A real chance to break. Oh, that is lovely footwork. Shapes the shoots! And again the keeper stands strong. Well, try as they might, they just couldn't get into an attacking area. And the counter is on. Ball's loose, who's getting there? It's Tunstra! And more, and more, and more! And surely that settles it!
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
Whistle's gone, and we've reached the halfway point of the final. As easy as 1, 2, 3. It really has been that straightforward. Halfway through the match, but very little to suggest that much will change over the second half. Half-time in the final, Jim. How do you read it?
Well, it's obvious who's likely to be more content going in at half-time, but I sincerely hope that there's a fitting response from the opposition.
Immobile! Oh, wow! An absolute pile driver! He's got himself a peach of a goal! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight.
Well, when the game's played like that, it's made to look very simple. You know, I love watching football like this. Easy, effective, 1-2 and bang. Thanks very much.
Vasco da Gama, totally rampant here. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Varane with the foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Immobile. Played out to the right. Tunstra going through. Towering header. It's bounced out. Sticks it away. Well, just another one to add to what has already been an incredible haul.
Yeah, and by the looks of it, there may be still more to come.
He's made it 3. Quite a day at the office for him.
That defence must be sick of the sight of him. He's been persistent and ruthless all game. He just hasn't stopped working.
Vasco da Gama tear their opponents apart once again. They are utterly ruthless.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Loose ball, who's going to get that? Fired in from distance. Aimed long and direct. He's got options out wide. Shot at goal! Oh, terrific save.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Tunstra heads it!
Immobile will simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here because that was a magnificent save.
Kondogbia. Roberto. Lobs it in gently. He's tried one! And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Yeah, he'll have to practice a little more patience before deciding to run. It can make all the difference.
And it's Ilicic. Beautifully done. Surely. Chipped through. Danger averted for now. And now the breakaway. Has a look and plays it in. And it's been taken straight back. Oh, it's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with. and it wasn't.
Now he'll have a dip! Oh, taken with style! A contest no more. It is nothing short of utter humiliation.
Well, I think we've gone past humiliation now. This could be doing some real psychological damage.
Well, here's a change that was in the offing. Last one allowed.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Kondogbia gathers from the goal kick. Now it's Kondogbia. Ilicic. And time is up. So on to centre stage come the central characters, the individuals who, as a team, blended into champions, and this is their moment. And this must be amongst the favoured arenas of supporters all over the world. It really does have a very special feel to it. So it's down to business here. Rafael Varane. Jeffrey Kondogbia. Modric. Dybala. Brought forward. What does he try from here? And the shot! It's there! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, I think two keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out, never mind one. There was real venom in the strike and clear composure from the placement.
Vasco da Gama grab an early lead. Good start. Carrillo. Jeffrey Kondogbia. Now it's Immobile. Jens Toornstra looking to run. Header! They've done it! 2-0, and they're already threatening to run riot.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
Vasco da Gama grab a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition look completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
Out to the left it goes. Drilled in low. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? Dybala, in towards the middle, hurls himself at it, and it's there! Hot knife through butter, they have done it again! Spectacular header, he really flung himself at that.
Ah, strikers love a diving header, and he timed that to perfection.
Three without reply. This is becoming a stroll.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Oh, that had to be more accurate. Casemiro. And it's Immobile. Gaia plays it into the... Can he put it away? What about it? All too easy. They are in danger of disappearing out of sight.
Vasco da Gama are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
He snaffles his third, and that earns him the match ball.
Well, he's been the outstanding player on the pitch and devastating in front of goal. What a display. What a player.
Vasco da Gama tear their opponents apart once again. They are utterly ruthless.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition look completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
Throw in. Dybala. Immobile! He has done it! And already they're looking to run away with it.
Well, I think we've gone past humiliation now. This could be doing some real psychological damage.
Vasco da Gama, totally rampant here.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Forward it goes. And that's been levered. Shoots! Oh, he really got hold of that.
Well, the defence are in a good position to get behind the ball and let them just try from range.
Kondogbia plays it forward. Roberto going through. Aimed long and direct. And it's Dybala. Lobs it in gently. And that'll go straight through to the keeper. Now it's Dybala. Immobile. Now it's Dybala. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, that flew by. It was breathless stuff. It's been one-way traffic here after the first 45 minutes. A relentless barrage that looks set to continue.
Well, I would think this one is possibly over as a contest. They know they've already reached cruise control, and it's a case of the right game management to take it from here.
Vasco da Gama have run riot in the first half, and barring a miraculous comeback, they have done the job already. We're promptly into the second 45 minutes. It's Tunstra! Sticks it away! This is as ruthless as it gets.
Yeah, and by the looks of it, there may be still more to come.
4 in the game. He is the man. Siovas. Looks to dink one in. Yeah, it's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Casemiro. Jeffrey Kondogbia. Tunstra. Roberto. He's got away. Gets up to head it! It wasn't a great header in the end. Played back in. Immobile pushes it out wide. Has a swing at it! Great ball, and now the shot! Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. That's gone a long way up and away. Looking to break out here. Plays it out to the flank. And it's Carrillo. Played out to the right. Kondogbia does well there, alert. Carrillo. Kondogbia tries to get it forward quickly. Aimed long and direct. Vasco da Gama still have 2 substitutions up their sleeve. Here it comes. This is quite a run, and he's not done yet. Heads it! It's in!
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
Vasco da Gama make their final change. And it's Tunstra. Tunstra. Kondogbia is desperately calling. He'll have a dip! It's a goal! Well, just another one to add to what has already been an incredible haul.
It's part of the game, Peter. It has to get ruthless. Sympathy just doesn't play a part.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
Well, the instruction from the manager would have been, go on and make yourself a nuisance and see if you can snatch a goal. Mission accomplished.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Battles to win it back. Massive leap! And in it goes! Well, surely that completes the demolition, if it hadn't occurred already.
Well, I wasn't expecting them to go this big, Peter, but they have been superb. Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition look completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
Ball's out on the left now. Toornstra. And the finish! He scores! And the referee brings it to a close. Vasco da Gama, winners of a no contest. They just swamped their opponents in superior quality. Your reflections then, Jim?
Yeah, looking back on this, the early goal had a big influence on what unfolded and allowed them to dictate with comfort.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.